We are standing at a massive crossroads right now, Chicago. Our front office is playing a dangerous game with our defense, and honestly, the pressure is reaching a boiling point. We won the NFC North, but our pass rush was completely invisible too many times. Now, a massive trade opportunity is staring us right in the face, a proven champion who could change everything for our defensive legacy. We need to act before this window slams shut. Do you think Ryan Poles will finally make this move? Smash that like button, subscribe to help us hit our goal of 3,000, and let me know your thoughts down below. Bear down. I am hearing major whispers from league insiders, and the target we need to talk about is veteran pass rusher Josh Sweat. Yes, the current Arizona Cardinals standout has officially been linked to Chicago by Bleacher Report analyst Christopher Knox, and this rumor is gaining serious traction. Let us be real for a second. We won the division last year, which was incredible, but our defense only put up a meager 35 sacks. That is simply unacceptable if we want to build a lasting legacy. Knox correctly points out that our edge rushing department needs an immediate upgrade, and Sweat could be the perfect budget alternative solution we have been searching for. Many fans were dreaming of a blockbuster trade for a superstar like Max Crosby, but that kind of move demands an astronomical price tag. Sweat, on the other hand, represents a highly realistic alternative that instantly elevates our defensive line without completely mortgaging our future assets. The reality of the NFL is that you cannot win championships without putting relentless pressure on opposing quarterbacks. And right now, our current edge group has too many massive question marks hanging over it. We tried to make moves this offseason, but we came up empty-handed in the draft, free agency, and the trade market. It has been incredibly frustrating to watch other teams load up while we stood still. Knox's analysis hits the nail on the head because Chicago must get aggressive before the season kicks off. Adding a battle-tested veteran like Sweat would completely shift the culture and show the rest of the league that we are not content with just winning the division, we want to dominate the entire conference. The clock is ticking, and our front office simply must make this call right now. Let us look at the hard truth behind the scenes. We heard reports that our front office checked in on Max Crosby, which got everyone incredibly excited. But according to Dan Wiederer of The Athletic, we did not make an aggressive push. We never actually offered the 2 first-round picks that it would have taken to land a superstar like Crosby. Now, I understand valuing draft capital, but when you are trying to build a championship roster, sometimes you have to take massive risks. This is where the narrative shifts in a fascinating direction. If we are not going to empty the chest for Crosby, then we must look at realistic, highly impactful options. That is why this news about the Arizona situation is so critical. Reports are coming out that Josh Sweat is not attending Cardinals offseason activities. He is apparently not happy out there in the desert. Kyle Odegaard, a highly respected Cardinals insider, broke the news that Sweat is unhappy. While the exact details of his frustration are still emerging, we can read between the lines. Sweat has zero guaranteed money on his contract after the 2026 season. He is also a former Super Bowl champion who is stuck in a painful long-term rebuild. A player of his caliber wants to win right now, not waste his prime years on a losing franchise. This creates a perfect storm for Chicago. The Cardinals have a motivated seller, the player wants out, and we have a desperate need for a proven pass rusher. This is the exact moment where General Manager Ryan Poles needs to step up and make a massive statement. It is time to stop playing safe and start building a legendary defense that can dominate the league for years to come. As a fan who lives and breathes this team, I cannot help but feel incredibly nervous about our current defensive strategy. Our head coach Ben Johnson has stated publicly that the team is betting on our young trio of Dayo Odeyingbo, Shamar Turner, and Austin Booker to take a massive step forward next season. He believes better coaching will solve our edge rushing problems. But let us look at the cold, hard numbers. Last season, these 3 players combined for a grand total of just 5.5 sacks. And 4.5 of those sacks came from Booker alone. That means the other guys barely touched the quarterback. Relying on this group to carry our pass rush is an absolute gamble. It is a massive roll of the dice, and in the NFL, you do not bet your entire season on hope. If we are serious about competing for a Lombardi trophy, we cannot enter the season with such glaring weaknesses. Dennis Allen's defensive unit needs a proven, reliable anchor. Yes, the development of young players is important, but you need veteran leadership to guide them. You need someone who has been in the absolute fire of the postseason and knows how to win. Our front office has been way too passive, and it is honestly starting to test my patience. We cannot just sit back and expect coaching to magically turn unproven prospects into elite pass rushers overnight. The pressure is on, and the cultural shift we have been talking about has to start with aggressive roster building. We need a real game changer, not just more hope. We must see results on the field before our legendary championship window slips away from us forever and leaves this amazing franchise searching for answers in the cold, dark winter. Now, let us talk about what a 1-2 punch of Montez Sweat and Josh Sweat would actually look like on this defense. Imagine the absolute terror we would strike into opposing offenses week in and week out. We already have Montez locked down, but adding another Sweat on the opposite side would give us one of the most feared and devastating defensive duos in the entire league. This is not some unproven theory. Josh Sweat has consistently been a dominant force in the sack department throughout his entire career. Last season, the 29-year-old star racked up a sensational career-high 12 sacks. And his production is not just a one-time fluke. He has posted 8 or more sacks in 3 of the last 4 seasons, including a massive 11-sack performance back in 2022. That is the exact type of sustained, high-level consistency we desperately need if we are going to build a true defensive culture of fear. On top of that, he brings a wealth of invaluable playoff experience. He has a Super Bowl ring on his finger and multiple deep postseason runs on his resume. He knows exactly what it takes to perform when the pressure is at its absolute peak. That kind of championship pedigree cannot be bought, and it cannot be taught to rookies overnight. It must be brought in through players who have already climbed that mountain. If our general manager Ryan Poles is serious about our legacy, he cannot hesitate here. The price to acquire Josh Sweat is rumored to be a day 2 draft pick. That is an absolute steal for a proven Pro Bowl caliber pass rusher. This is the moment to strike and completely solidify our incredible championship destiny in Chicago right now. At the end of the day, we have to look ourselves in the mirror and decide what kind of team we want to be. Are we satisfied with just being a good team that makes the playoffs occasionally? Or do we want to build a legendary dynasty that is feared for decades? This upcoming season represents our golden opportunity to truly change the entire culture of our franchise. But we cannot do that by playing it safe and hoping that everything just falls into place. The pressure is on Ryan Poles to make the aggressive moves that will define his legacy in Chicago. Securing a veteran pass rusher like Josh Sweat would send a massive shockwave throughout the entire NFL. It would prove that we are completely serious about our championship aspirations and ready to dominate the league. We have the cap space, we have the draft capital, and we have a defense that is just one elite piece away from becoming absolutely unstoppable. It is time to pull the trigger on this trade and make it happen. I want to thank all of you for riding with me on this crazy journey. Your passion and support mean the absolute world to me, and we are going to continue building this amazing community together. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button right now because we are pushing incredibly hard to reach our big channel milestone of 3,000 subscribers. Leave your thoughts on this trade in the comments below. Do you think Sweat is the missing piece to our puzzle? Let me know, share the video with your fellow fans, and as always, let us keep this momentum going. We need this trade so badly, and we will get it. Thank you for everything you guys do. Bear down.